Power doesn't rise where people feel safe. It rises where help quietly disappears. The moment others realize you are not guaranteed, their behavior changes. Their respect sharpens. Their fear wakes up. Most people believe help creates loyalty. It doesn't. Help creates entitlement. And entitlement erodes power faster than failure ever could. What you're about to hear isn't polite. It isn't moral. And it isn't meant for people who want to be liked. It's meant for people who want control. Here is the law. Power grows where help dies. The more accessible you are, the smaller you become. The more you rescue, explain, fix, or soften consequences, the less others feel your absence. When your help is predictable, your value collapses. When your help is uncertain, your presence becomes heavy. This isn't cruelty. It's structure. Machiavelli understood this clearly. Dependence is not created by giving. It is created by withholding. People don't respect what saves them. They respect what they can't replace. This law controls people because it attacks their deepest instincts. Humans are wired to track power through scarcity. What is rare feels valuable. What is limited feels dangerous to lose. When someone always helps, the brain stops assigning status. The help becomes background noise. Like air. Necessary, but invisible. But when help disappears, anxiety appears. Ego doesn't panic when it's praised. Ego panics when support is withdrawn. Suddenly people replay their behavior. They adjust their tone. They become careful. Why? Because help dying forces self-awareness. And self-awareness threatens ego. Most people don't want strength. They want relief. And relief kills respect. The moment you stop cushioning consequences, others feel exposed. And exposed people either grow or submit. That's the control. Watch how this plays out in real life. At work, the most powerful person is rarely the hardest worker. It's the one who doesn't rush to save others from mistakes. There's always one employee who fixes everything quietly. They stay late. They explain processes. They protect the team from failure. And what happens? They become necessary. But never respected. Management sees them as support, not authority. Meanwhile, the person who lets small failures happen, who doesn't jump in immediately, who allows discomfort, they're seen as leadership material. Because when things break in their absence, their presence gains weight. In relationships, this law is brutal. The partner who always understands, always forgives, always explains, slowly loses attraction. Not because they're bad, but because their help removes tension. Desire doesn't grow in safety. It grows in uncertainty. When someone knows you will always be there, they stop regulating their behavior. But when your emotional rescue disappears, attention sharpens. They listen more. They invest more. They fear losing access. Power shifts the moment help becomes optional. Social status works the same way. The person who always shows up, always responds, always supports, is liked, but never feared. And without fear, respect decays. High-status individuals don't explain themselves constantly. They don't over-clarify intentions. They don't rescue social tension. They let silence do the work. When help dies, others lean in. In business and money, this law decides who leads and who follows. Founders who bail out clients constantly train disrespect. Entrepreneurs who bend prices train manipulation. But the one who lets deals fall apart, who allows others to feel the cost of misalignment, they control the frame. Money flows toward gravity. not generosity. The less you need to save others, the more others need to align with you. Now listen carefully. Most people destroy their power in predictable ways. They explain too much. They soften consequences. They help before being asked. They fear being seen as cold. So they overextend warmth. Weakness looks like availability. Power looks like restraint. Weak people rush to prove value. Powerful people let absence speak. Weak people fear being disliked. Powerful people understand dislike is often respect in disguise. The moment you prioritize comfort over position, power starts leaking. Silent power doesn't announce itself. It withdraws. One pattern. Delayed help. Not refusal. Not cruelty. Just delay. Let others sit with the problem. Watch who adapts. Watch who panics. Another pattern. Conditional presence. Your time is not evenly distributed. It moves toward alignment, not need. People quickly learn. Access is earned, not guaranteed. Final pattern. Neutral response. No emotional rescue. No overreaction. No moral lecture. Just calm, controlled distance. Distance is not weakness. Distance is pressure. This law is dangerous because it works silently. Use it to structure respect. And people rise around you. Use it to dominate blindly. And you create enemies who wait patiently. Power is not about removing help forever. It's about knowing when help must die, so authority can live. Remember this. The world doesn't obey kindness. It obeys consequences. And power doesn't grow where people feel saved. It grows where help disappears. And no one is sure you'll return.